sweatpants
As
today.
we live, we are live. Okay.
Sorry, that was against my will.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. My name is Edmund. This is Nicholas. We're just two males with tans, and we're here to talk stuff.
You can say crap.
I mean, we're here to talk. I don't know if I'm afraid.
No, you can
You know,
say crap.
the YT be.
YouTube.
Yeah,
It's a very sensitive platform.
Don't say their name because they might get mad.
Yeah.
Them people get upset.
No, we're here to talk crap.
Yeah,
I think I got a lot of crap to talk today.
it's a bit of a list.
Yeah.
We might skip some of this, but
Oh, I got a lot to say.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We might skip some of these different topics.
No, it's
and
quick.
stuff.
I'm just going to get right to the point. Like, this person's a dummy. Yep. No context.
Did
needed.
you swear? Did you say you got a lot of S word to say?
Did I swear already?
I think so.
I did?
I think so.
I said dummy.
No, before that.
I said shit. I think
twice.
you can
said it
say that.
twice.
No, I think you can say that. I think it's like the hard F or like.
I don't know. I don't think you can.
Well,
I'm gonna keep it in there then. So
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I was not prepared to be first. I'm great because we went to the gym again today, and I have fought going to the gym for almost 7 years due to anxiety, and I am very proud of myself because I realized I actually don't care and I don't have the same anxiety. Maybe it's because you're there.
Well, we're not by each other,
No, that's okay.
so I don't. So we're.
I'm not alone. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
feel like there's a smudge on my glasses and it's like really annoying me.
Okay. It's just like knowing that there's somebody else there that helps you
Yeah,
out.
like I don't know. My fear of the gym comes from like past harassment.
Okay.
And like I'm aware now that like if something happened, like I'm not alone.
Okay.
So my fear of the gym.
What happened at the gym? Somebody tried to beat you up?
No, I used to get like harassed all the time. But it's because I look like I do now, just really skinny. So like I look like a girl all the time. Where like it was back before people were like, I don't know how to say this in a way that's not insensitive.
It's back before it was cool to be gay.
It has nothing to do with being gay.
Okay.
No one ever cared that I was gay. Everybody thought I was trans.
Okay.
Right? That was everybody's thing.
All right.
I never thought that, but everyone else did.
Okay.
And so I don't know how to say this in a different way, but it was before like people were like living with us as trans people that you would like openly know.
Oh.
I don't know how to
Okay.
word that better. Like obviously there was trans people, but I never knew any. But it was before it was really talked about online and stuff.
Yeah. Before it became like not mainstream, but like more people were
Just
discussing.
more of a discussion, I guess.
Yeah.
Like and people always thought I was trans. So like I used to get a lot of transphobia. At Starbucks, a lot actually, which is interesting. But in the gym, no, really, like I used to go to because they're individual bathrooms, but they'd say men and women, and I would just go in anyone because bitch, it's an individual bathroom, and I got to piss, and no one's in that one. And
You said the B word. At this point, we're just keeping it in. Go ahead.
but yeah, no, I've been like kicked out of bathrooms by people because they think that I'm trying to be something I'm not. I'm like, wait, what?
It's
But like
slow.
at the gym, the last one.
That's the R word.
The last one that was like impactful was a group of 3 boys, and I was on the Smith machine, and they were calling me. Sorry for this word. Yeah, I guess. Wait. Damn.
I mean, it don't matter now. You already did it.
They
like
called me
3
a
times.
tranny.
Yeah.
Over and over and over, and in front of a gym full of people,
Could've said the T word.
and no one.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, do people call it the T word?
Yeah, because you're not supposed to say that.
Well, I didn't know that there was another. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know
Yeah.
there was like a. Like, you know when you say F slur for like fag, I didn't know that there was one for that.
That's fine.
But that's what people used to call me all the time. And anyway, and they were like, people came over and they would like call me. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? That was like my last moment at being at a public gym in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I think I'm good. But that kind of thing had happened like once a month. So I just was like, I'm so good. Like if I didn't go with Matthew, I didn't go at all. Because I
Okay,
was
that
just
makes
like,
sense.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So this was my first like experience back, and so I feel better. I'm also a little bigger now, so like I could fight.
And the trainer's gay.
Well, he's not.
For sure he is. You seen how them hips will sway when he walked past?
But he's skinnier than me. What is he gonna do? I don't care if he's gay or not. What is he gonna do?
No, what I'm saying is he's a homosexual.
Okay.
We'll go there to get.
There's a lot of homosexuals.
You gonna let me talk? Is homosexual? So my point. He's gay.
My gym was full of homosexuals. I lived in Toronto.
He's gay. There's a bunch of gay people there. There's people that come to him to get training done at that place.
That's way. There's way less gay people at this gym than the one I used to go to. I lived in Toronto. So that's not a thing. I think people just don't think I'm a woman now.
I don't think it's a big deal anymore either.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's just like what my experience was. So now I feel better, so I'm happy, and they look amazing, so I'm even happier.
Well, that's great for you.
How are you?
I'm tired. My ass hurt. I maxed out the pussy pop machine.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
It's called a hip abductor, but pussy pop sounds better.
Well, that's what me and Matthew was called. You just say the pussy pop machine.
Because you pop the pussy
the pussy
open.
pop. You got
the pussy pop machine. You got two pussy pop machines.
No, there's the pussy closer. You're not popping that shit. You close that pussy.
Oh yeah, the pussy lock.
The pussy. Ooh, chastity pussy pop chastity. I thought it was gonna go smoother.
Motherfucker fell right off the track, didn't it?
I'm drinking moonshine, guys.
He sure is. He's drinking some random white man's moonshine that he made in his tub. I ain't gonna lie, I had a sip. It's very dangerous.
It's really good. It doesn't taste like anything. I was scared of moonshine because my experience with moonshine is like,
but
the spits. This just tastes like.
But that's the
holiday.
Don't drink it too fast because it tastes good. See, you on your third sip already.
It does taste good.
You gotta ease up on it a little bit. That's that white man sorcery in that cup right there. You don't even understand what you're getting yourself into.
I don't know.
We'll have to do a seance once you're done with this motherfucker right here.
A seance is serious. Speaking of seance.
Okay.
Oh, wait, did you say how you feel? You're tired, your butt hurts?
Yeah, my butt hurts.
Did you have more than that?
We worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your
butt hurts?
I don't really have. Yeah, my butt hurts. Not for good reasons. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, speaking of seance, speaking of moonshine, speaking of Edmund's butt hurting, this weekend we had a Halloween experience. All those things happened in the night.
All right.
They did.
Okay.
So I went to my first experience of what I would consider a frat party.
For sure.
Like,
that was the same thing.
Nobody
in that room, respectfully, nobody in that room like really went up past like college.
No, yeah.
They're still,
especially that girl.
They're still in sophomore year for sure.
100%.
Absolutely.
This weekend, okay, so I'm from Canada, right? We don't have like fraternities. So I personally just kind of thought it was like a movie thing. Like I just thought that was in movies. Like fraternities aren't real. Like what do you mean? My brothers like get a fucking grip. That's got to be a parody. That can't be real. No, it's so real. And when I met you, you were like, yeah, these are some of my friends. They were in like fraternities. And I'm like, oh, LOL. Well, now I've partied with some of them. They can drink and they can smoke. A lot. And they're...
To be clear, everybody in there wasn't in a fraternity together. It's just like the fraternity...
energy.
Like the frat boy...
Yes.
Essence, energy was heavy in the room. For sure. And I'm used to it because I've been there a few times because my friend is in a fraternity. So I've been to a billion frat parties. So like,
I felt really
it really wasn't
old.
like, you know what I mean?
I felt really old because to me, if you told me every single person in that room was 21, I would have believed you. And I know none of them are. I know they're all like going to be 30. But like...
Well, some of them was like 25.
Oh, okay.
Some of them were, yeah.
How old is Jeff?
25, 6, something like that.
Oh my God, really?
He's young.
I didn't know that.
Me either.
Damn, she is just cradle robbing. Cradle robbing.
Cougarski.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But they just feel like that's where they like they went into a fraternity and then that's just their identity.
And they never left.
That's their identity for the rest of their lives. Guys, there was this bitch on the ping pong table. I'm sorry, maybe you're not a bitch in real life, but you just were so overbearing.
She sucks.
So I've never played beer pong, right? Because again, I didn't go to college. I didn't have a college experience. It's one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't use my parents' money waste it and send myself to college. Because I never got that social experience. However, I've never played beer pong or any of those games like Flip Cup. I don't know any other drinking games.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are the only two that stick out in my head from that I've seen in movies. And I was dying to play beer pong. I was like, yes, this is my chance. Like, I've never been anywhere where there was a beer pong table. Why would I be? I'm 33. And the whole night, this individual is guarding the table, guarding it. She is the beer pong delegator. She's just a guest, by the way. This isn't her house. This is our friend's house. And she is guarding that table like that's her sole purpose in life. Like, she's literally security, like maximum prison security or whatever.
She was built like security. Was that mean? That's probably me. I shouldn't say that about women. Sorry. Continue. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so out of pocket. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She was muscular for sure. And but like security, she was kicking people like out of that table. Like, me and Kelly went to go play.
She was deboning people off the table, bro. Like,
and she was like, "You don't know how to play? Nope. Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck, bitch? It's a ping pong ball."
She was kicking people off and forcing people to come in.
I'm so confused by this lady. And then there's 1 hour left in the night. And she's like, "Hey, you can come play." Like, first of all, what?
Now you can come play, girl. Who made you the Dalai Lama of goddamn ping pong?
The fuck? And so I finally go over it. And all of a sudden I'm realizing there's too many rules. Every time I throw the ball,
oh my God,
every time I'm throwing things, I'm facing a certain way. My arm is a certain way. The cups are a certain way. There's so many rules. And every time I'd throw the ball or Kelly would throw the ball, she'd be like, "No, not like that. It has to be like this."
Yo, I swear to God, she went over to their side of the table like every 5 seconds. Be like, no, it has to go into this cup. No, you have to do it like I'm like, girl,
From what I know, you throw the ball in the cup. If you get it in the fucking cup, the person drinks the cup. She's like, if it hits this cup, you have to drink 2. If it hits this, it's this way and this.
Nah, she
literally leave me alone.
She was doing some freaky shit. That's some extra. I've never heard of that.
And I told Kelly, well, I might have said it loud. I don't know. My volume is not my.
You were very.
It's not my choice.
Audible. It was loud in the room, so you had to speak up.
Okay.
So.
Yes. And I said, if this bitch gives me one more rule, I'm done playing this fucking game. She gave me one more rule. I left. Kelly was like, "Where are you going? Where are you going? I don't have a teammate." And I was like, somebody else needs to go fucking get over there because I'm done with this bitch. I don't want to play beer pong that bad.
You know, it's so funny. I don't know if maybe you was there when it happened, but Kelly had came up because you had left. She was like, "I need somebody to play beer pong right now because the Knicks done." So I look over. I'm like, "Oh, okay." I start walking over. I see she was playing. I said, "Kelly, I'm not playing.
I'm not playing with her."
She's like, "What?" I was like, "I don't like that bitch."
I don't
verbatim. I said, "I don't like that bitch."
I don't like her. She was giving nasty vibes, nasty energy. She was giving hater.
I thought homeboy in the black was her like boyfriend, or that she came with him or something, but he left without her.
Okay, but I thought I saw them kiss.
I mean, they might have. Who knows? Like, maybe they had a little vibe, and then
maybe they were together.
And then he left,
and he gets drunk, and he goes, "I'm just gonna leave her over there."
No, he left though. He said bye to everybody.
I believe that. I would too. I personally, me as a person, I would absolutely leave her ass too.
At somebody's house? That's so fucked up.
In a ditch. Okay, I don't know.
Right.
Hopefully
she didn't drive there because she was kind of drunk.
Whatever.
Hey, when people add extra dumbass rules to games that don't make the game any more fun, literally.
And like, we're at a fucking party. Everyone's drunk and high. If I want to play a game where I toss that ping pong ball in the air, it bounces off the ceiling and lands in a cup, then that's what I want to do.
Because that's how it's supposed to. When you get drunk, the rules get looser and looser. That's what makes it fun.
If I want to waterfall piss in a cup from across the thing, bitch, leave me alone.
The fuck? You got to toe up and decide you wanted to be a stickler for everything. You got to hit it in the first cup to the left while you do a 360 and you got an orange shirt on or it don't count. Bitch, shut up.
No, that's literally what she was
like. Yeah. Then we got to do calculus. Like, bitch, no. Shut up.
She was so annoying.
That's not how that works. No.
So annoying. But overall, the party was such a good time. Yeah. One of the like better times I had because I barely drank.
Mm-hmm. You had like 2 or 3 drinks.
I had 2 and then a half.
And then you smoke a half a
like a third of a blunt.
Yeah.
And that was just the perfect.
You just coasted.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I love it. So I had a
You was up high. You was up there for a little bit, but you came back down.
Well, there was definitely that moment that I always
When you
have
first came in,
where I get high and I'm
you
just
just stare into the abyss.
and people are talking and I'm like
having a whole conversation with
Dracula
you,
2.0
and
was
you
talking to
looking
me in
into
that
the
bedroom.
further. Yeah.
And he was trying to tell me about his PC and I'm like, I don't have the like.
The one girl was sitting there just yapping your ear off.
Oh,
and
and
you're
I
like,
love her.
girl, I'm so high.
I do love her. She's so
She's
cute.
such a nice
But she was
person.
talking to me and I just turned to her and I was like, I'm so high. Like I just didn't. I hadn't.
But in my head, I felt like she was like, "Oh, okay, you're good. Go ahead."
Yeah, she was. She was like, I've never been high. Like whatever. Like what's it like? And I'm like, I don't know right now.
She's such a sweetheart.
She
I
is
love
very
her
cute.
so much.
Yeah.
She's such a good time.
We have a Discord. Fuck.
Damn. Hey, everybody. If you're listening to this on the audio version of the audio part of the show audio, that's because you listening while we live on Twitch right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to twitch.tv
//
Nicholas James Emmizzie, and then you can watch the live
and
show.
Somebody commented being like, babe, there's no fucking link. There isn't. You're right.
There's no link.
I've never put a link in the description.
Oh, how the fuck they posted?
Yep. So moving forward, there will always be a link in the description for
Even though
Twitch.
I just told you what the link was.
Yeah, I mean, you could have fucking typed it in. And 2, episodes will now be at 8 p.m. recording live.
Yes, the live shows are 8 p.m.
Because we do things before this, okay? We need a second.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, because we realize,
shit.
yeah, we definitely get like a better audience. Like, not better. Because some of you bitches are better. No.
Some of y'all suck.
A
No,
broader
that's crazy.
audience later because
Yeah.
people are relaxing and winding down. And we thought, why not? Have a little nightly kickback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also have a Discord that pops up in the chat every couple of minutes if you people are in here. A couple of minutes in here if you were here in the live chat. But if you are not a part of the live chat because you're lame,
Ooh. Do you know somebody commented being like, I want to join the Discord and the Twitch, but I'm honestly such like a soft person that I feel like I will like be like I'll offend myself, like I'll get hurt.
No, here's the thing, babe. Like, no, let's be real. Like, in the Discord, right, we say and we talk to each other because, you know,
I feel like we're really nice in there.
But, like, I feel like once you, like, tell people, like, hey, like, I'm, like, chill out a little bit, like, I'm a little sensitive to that, everybody in the chat pretty much just goes, like, oh, yeah, no, baby, we don't mean it like that. Like, okay, we cool. Like, don't say that because such and such don't like that. And then, like, if somebody else comes and says it, then people like Tammy in here go, like, bitch, the homie said don't say that. If you want me to come over here and dot your eyeball, keep on talking like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as how I rip you apart on this live stream, like I'm sorry. That's your own fault. I do it with love.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Come to the Discord. The Dick Sword.
The Dick Sword. And we have a live stream
on Twitch. Twitch.tv /Nicholas James Emmizzie.
It will be linked, I promise. Okay,
yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho, what were we talking about?
The party.
I don't think it was anything. You got high. I was shaking my... Everybody called me Medea.
Yes. Okay, so I was a Hooters girl. Okay, so we were going to wear our costumes for this episode.
I could have worn mine, but...
I worked out in the shorts,
mm-hmm.
so I didn't really want to put that on my balls again.
Oh, yeah.
You
You got underwear on.
Not right now.
You can put underwear on,
I guess,
and then put the shorts on. That's a thing that's possible.
I don't know. I worked out in them. Yucky.
Okay, well,
yeah. He was an auntie. However, he was giving
turned into a grandmother, and then everybody told me I was Medea.
Yeah, he was giving Medea. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, big, tall, black, tall, and wide back.
The twerking was killing me, and all the guys there were like, you can hear it in the video. They're all like, woo!
Because it was shaking, because the dress was shaking, because I got that ass in the back.
Yeah. I was just a Hooters girl. And multiple men came up to me and were like, damn, when you walked in, I was like, who is that? Oh, shit, she's got broad shoulders.
Britney Spears was looking at you. Not Britney Spears, the Cool Mom.
Cool Mom.
Cool Mom kept peeping. Cool Mom knew you was a dude and still was like, Cool Mom.
All it takes was the titties, though. And the guy, when we walked in, he complimented my boobs.
Who? Oh, Vampire Diaries?
No, not him.
He did too. He pushed on
Yeah,
him.
he always does.
Oh.
He's nice.
Oh. Every time you see you, he says you got nice tits.
No. He's like, he always finds something to compliment.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy.
He's very nice. I couldn't hear about his computer. It was too high. No, there's another guy right when we walked in. Like right when we walked in.
You talking about the jihad?
Oh my God, guys.
You talking about the insurgent?
No, not him. I steered clear of that man. For those who didn't see my Instagram story, there was a man, a white man, who showed up to this party as I don't know, what do you call them?
As I guess you can say it is an Islamic terrorist?
Yeah, terrorist, that's the word. He dressed up as a terrorist. I'm not kidding. He a bomb. He used a Jaeger bottle, like a Jaeger bomb, and he put also a phone and a Red Bull.
A Red Bull,
and he dressed
a Jaeger
in
bomb.
the outfit of.
Is with he had the turban on and the big tall garment and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if a brown person did that, that'd be the funniest fucking costume in the world. But he was not.
I don't know. It was funny. It was just fuck you. Because why did you do that?
Yeah, and
like,
I was saying,
ha, but also, bitch.
Like it would be a funny party if like everybody wore something like stereotypical or whatever about their own thing. Like that would be like a bit.
A problematic party.
Yeah, but like when you're doing it about someone else's, yikes.
Especially as a white man, it's
Yeah,
like,
you're
bro,
white of
are
all
you
people.
like, come on, yo?
I just had to get a picture, so I kept going up to our friend's brother, being like, "I need you to get a picture of him.
Have to.
I must have this as a photo."
This is super funny, but I'm definitely sending it to COHR.
It was insane. The gall of him.
How you know it wasn't gonna be no? Well, I guess he probably knew it wasn't gonna be.
Yeah,
no brown
he knows
people in there
everybody.
because everybody in there is white besides you and me and Kelly. We're only three.
And
the Latina girl.
yeah, no, but she looks white.
What you mean? She looks
Your
white.
friend
My friend.
Mariah.
Oh, I forgot about Mariah.
Yeah, she was just low key the whole time.
She was. What was she?
Oh, I have no fucking clue. I'm
I
like,
thought
was
she
she
was
just
like
a regular person?
I felt like she was like a camper, like not a camper, but like a.
She just looked
like
a
school
person.
camp. Yeah,
I know. She just
had
looked like a regular
I don't
person.
know. She looked like somebody off of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, I don't know, but it was fucking wild.
Yeah. Wild night.
Yeah.
Crazy night. But not as wild as Hannah from Love is Blind.
I'm so excited. The reunion is out. What time is it?
It is 8:30 at the time of recording.
In 30 minutes, the reunion is out.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the trailer for the reunion.
How many parts is? Oh, they probably put the whole thing out.
Yeah, that's usually they do. Even if it's 2 episodes, they like would just put it like in
both out
at the same time. So, for those who don't know, spoiler. I'm about to spoil it for you if you haven't watched Love is Blind.
Spoiler.
All right, you got out. There was this girl. She was fucking insufferable.
I hate her. So.
She was so insufferable.
I hate her so much.
For sure traumatized him because she would belittle him so much on camera. He was like, to her quietly, like, I don't want to talk about sex on camera because of like my job and my morals and everything. Immediately she starts talking about sex, how he's not good at it and how he's this, and this. Like she really just like aired that out. So embarrassing. He asked her in private not to. Hello?
What? Somebody calling you?
No. And then she just like, am I the only one not watching the show? You don't need to, honestly. But she just like was so belittling to him, being like, I turned you from a boy into a man in like 2 weeks. All these things. She was just horrible. She literally was horrible. On this reunion, we see her go. Or sorry, not on the reunion. In an interview clip, she was like, I don't get why he would let me talk to him like that. Like he deserved it. Like
girl,
she was
please.
like, if you really felt that way, if you really felt blah, 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 like why would you let me talk to you like that? Like you deserved the way I spoke to you because you didn't stand up for yourself. Girl, shut the fuck up. That's so abusive.
I want somebody to like sock her for
that
real.
Is so abusive. That's why I wanted to talk about
her.
it. It's above the show. It's like when you're with someone who treats you like absolute garbage and then is like,
Why would you let me treat you like garbage? Bitch, why are you being a bad person?
You're a bad person.
You're a horrible human being.
Like, you're not a good person.
And
like,
you way too ugly to be acting like that.
Okay, so.
Your back is way too wide for all of that.
No,
girly.
she looks like she's on like Ozempic or something now. She lost so much weight.
She wasn't. Well, that's mean. Anyway.
This is the second time you don't call the girl.
Because I don't like her.
Yeah,
Fuck her.
I don't
like either one of those girls. And I ain't going to say what I want to say right now because that's going to be kind of crazy. But anywho.
What?
No, I'm not going to say it. No, fuck her. She's insufferable. She's a horrible person. She's so fucking annoying. So super insecure.
So insecure, just, like, which I get. Pushes out through
her face. I understand that, but it's also just like, bro.
Yeah.
You don't got to be a fucking dickhead about that.
And like, say she watched the show and was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I'm so insecure. Because being on TV or being on the internet or being anywhere where you present yourself, like, you really see a side of yourself that you're like, I need to work on those things. I need to fix those things. Mm-hmm. But to watch the show and then be like, he deserved it because he didn't stand up to me. That's abuse.
Which also isn't true because there's a few times he was like, girl, like, you don't have to like be so mean. Yeah. And then he stood his fucking ground.
She was like, wow,
oh my
you
God,
look so
like,
good.
You're just so upset. Like, just calm down. It's not that serious, bitch.
Like, you just don't need to act like that. And I honestly think people should like watch.
I want a traditional man. I wish he would have went back to the 60s back when they was thumping bitches in the forehead.
Oh, okay.
So he could have dotted your eyeball because you're a horrible person.
She just really was. And honestly, it's like she just doubled down recently. Like, I did think that there'd be a great way for her to go about it, which would just be like to kind of make fun of how she was. But like, she's just doubling down. Meanwhile, he bought a home and did all these things.
Because that just shows her she doesn't have any accountability either. Like, it's just everybody's the problem but me. I hate fucking people like that.
Yeah.
Where every single last person other than you is the issue, even though everybody has a fucking issue with you. Your brother went on TV and told your boyfriend that you were a piece of shit to him and that he didn't really enjoy being around you. You should have took that and been like, oh, damn, maybe I'm a little crazy because my fucking brother told people on TV, on Netflix, that I was a bad person.
But to just not even be able to watch yourself and be like, damn, I treated him really bold is really crazy. But I think, it's a good thing for, I think, a lot of people to watch because we see it so much that men do that to women. And I do think it's very important to see how that is like, it goes both ways. Like, he was absolutely emotionally abused on that show by her.
100%.
And that happens so much and so often in relationships. And I think people should watch that and be like, this is red fucking flags if someone talks to you this way. She was abusive as fuck. But yeah, I watched a video and I was like, girl, please. And then there's like a part of the reunion trailer because the reunion's not out. The trailer where she's like, he starts talking and she goes, no, shut up. He just wants to be the most famous person on Love Island. He never gave that energy.
Ever.
Never, not once. You did.
You want to be the star for show. For sure. She makes 70 TikToks a day about the show. Oh my fucking God. Yeah. And you're the least liked person on the show. There's no way she's like game. There's no way anybody likes her.
I like her more than the guy with the 3 kids. Like, or sorry, I like the guy with the 3
kids. Oh, I was about to say, that's
crazy. I like the guy with the 3 kids more than I like her.
Yeah, he's a lying sack of shit too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all abusive. When they casted this show, they were like, let's just fucking toss them.
Let's find the worst people we can find.
It's good for TV, but like...
Yeah, but like that shit is fucking just like...
She was awful.
Oh my fucking God. Between her and Ramses...
Oh, I can't even wait for that. Her mom goes to the reunion. I saw a clip.
Ooh.
She about to eat his ass up. And I don't even like her.
Yeah. No.
Get him.
She's mean too.
Get him for me.
She's very... Get him for me. She be saying some wild shit, just as wild as Amber Rose.
Oh! I hate this bitch. I hate her so much.
So I didn't follow that exactly because me personally, Amber Rose ceased to exist to me once she went Trump. Like, I don't know what's going with her.
No, this is an extension of it.
All I know is that she recently came on was like, guys, I was just joking. I was trolling. Like, it wasn't that serious.
No, she's so serious because she just fucking doubled down. When Jocelyn Hernandez said to Amber Rose, the problem is you want to be white. You don't want to be black.
Hello.
Jocelyn Hernandez clocked the fuck. Because one thing Jocelyn Hernandez is going to do is fucking clock somebody. But like, fuck. Usually, though, there's a random compliment in there. There wasn't one. She literally said to Amber Rose, "You want to be white so bad."
Yeah.
And she was so right. She says about Beyonce, let me actually read her exact quote because I fucking saved it.
There's probably some bullshit, especially because she's
Of course, it's some bullshit.
She a fucking Trumper now.
She goes, to Amber Rose about Beyonce after Beyonce was at Kamala's rally. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is so crazy. Please look at what's above it in the screenshot. It's porn. I didn't even notice that when I screenshot it. Oops.
That's crazy.
Her exact quote was towards Beyonce. Nicolette, I love you so much. Yeah, you read the quote. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for resubscribing. She want to be me so bad.
Pause. Stop.
Nobody, babe. Not a single person on this earth wants to be you. Not a single soul. You are
Beyonce. Supposed to be you?
Bitch, you look like Luther Vandross. She want to be me so bad. Oh, so now you want to talk in AAV. Literally took my whole speech.
What does she mean, took her whole speech?
Like, she says the way that she delivered her speech was the same thing as how she did it for Trump. And that her going on that stage and endorsing Kamala was just like how she went on the stage and endorsed Trump.
So what is this doubling down that she just did recently? Because from what I saw, she said it was a joke.
Oh, no.
What? How did she double down? Yeah.
She's literally gets asked every day by TMZ about like, so you like Trump, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, make America great again.
No, for sure. I'm saying about the Beyonce thing. She's for sure a Trumper.
No, yeah, that's how she's doubling down.
From what I saw.
Clowning Beyonce.
From what I saw in the video she did with TMZ, she had said that the whole like Beyonce thing was a joke. She didn't realize it was going to get this big. Like she didn't mean
what she just said to about
yeah,
Beyonce.
like what she said was a joke.
I'm sure she is fucking backtracking.
That girl said Beyonce wanted to be her. Is craziness to me.
And even
that's crazy.
Okay, we'll give her in that forehead the benefit of the doubt. Okay, that Q-tip. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. What you don't just like, because that's not your character online. Like you don't comment on other things like that. You don't like navigate like that online. Mm-hmm. So now all of a sudden you're making jokes or you're making whatever. I think she saw Beyonce do something and was like, I can get press or I can get attention or I can get this thing. Congrats, babes. You got it.
You sure did.
You in forehead, you got it. Like there's something about her. Actually, there's several things that just, she irks me. And like I was so supportive of her before. She has the slut walk. She's all about women's rights, which I don't see her empowering a lot of women other than going on that walk. But
go ahead.
I was definitely team her with the whole Kanye thing and everything going on after that. Like I was definitely like Amber Rose is super cool. But then when she just became like a white woman and like really denied her blackness, the second a biracial person denies one race, I'm like, that's kind of fishy. Kind of weird.
No, it's not kind of weird. It's not kind of fishy. It is weird as shit. I hate that this is going to be problematic for sure.
Really? What?
I don't really give a fuck. If you like biracial, you got to pick a side to me.
Really?
You have to.
Why?
Because you can't flip flop with me because...
No, but you can say I'm two things at once because I am like I'm multiple things. I can say I'm multiple things.
Mm-hmm. But to align with the black part of you, I feel like is more important because you are actively choosing to not.
Yes, but you can do that without picking a side.
Fuck that. You got to pick with me.
I don't.
That's how I feel. You got to pick with me.
So you got to hate white people.
I didn't say hate white people.
So then what is picking
identify as a black woman.
Yes.
And stick to that.
But when people say your mom, what that means. But when people say your mom's white.
Okay.
And someone goes, "Oh, but your mom's white." You're supposed to say no.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is identify as a black woman and I'll align with black culture, American black culture as you see it, and stay that course completely.
Oh, yeah.
That's
but you can acknowledge that you're white and be black because you're also black. Like if somebody, I feel like it'd be weird if someone was like, "Oh, what are you?" and you just said, "I'm white." That would be weird as fuck if you were biracial. Like that'd be weird. If you were biracial and I said, "Oh, I'm white," and stopped, that'd be weird. You do have to claim both. Like that's I think that's weird as fuck to be like, "Oh."
That's how I feel.
But if you are black, then yes, you can say you're black because you are. But it'd be weird if you denied the other one. Like if you denied you're black, that'd be weird.
Anyway, she's a weird bitch. So does that mean black women have to hate white women? Absolutely not. I never said that at all.
No, I think it's how you're wording, like how you did a few episodes ago. You said something, and I was like, it's in your delivery. It's more that. I guess I can't like you all. No, you're saying you need to acknowledge your blackness.
For sure.
Yeah.
This is a conversation that I feel like we're going to stop right here because it's not going to go the way that.
No, you're just not explaining yourself. That's why.
I did, but it's not clicking.
No, I know what you're saying.
What am I saying?
You're saying if you are black and anything else.
Not anything else, but go ahead. Well, sure. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, if you're black and any other race, you should be aligning with blackness and identifying as black. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Is that not what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we getting?
If that's what you get, then I'll do. Yeah.
What?
Like if you get it, then what are we? I don't know what we saying.
Oh no, you were just acting like I don't get it.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
You read the topics. That's always what you do.
Well, you were talking about the Amber Rose stuff. I thought you had some more to say.
Oh no, I just think she's a goofy bitch.
The woman who said "fuck" during the national anthem on TV.
Yeah, that poor girl.
She got nervous.
She did. I don't think she knew. So there was this girl. I actually don't know anything about her. She kind of just like appeared. Maybe, I mean, it's just niche that I'm not involved in. I'm also not involved in sports. This whole thing just appeared on my timeline. And she was singing the national anthem on live TV. And she, was doing a lot of vocal acrobatics.
She was doing something for sure.
And she didn't hit the note she was trying to hit. And immediately went, "Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck." She said fuck on live TV. "I messed up. Can I go again?" And somebody in the back.
It's like, "Babe, it's live."
Literally, babe, it's fucking live. Like, I feel really bad for her. And it's probably a lot of emotions. And she said, like, her dad was, like, I think in the military or something. Okay. Or he's a veteran. And so she, like, felt a lot of pressure. Right? And I get that. Like, damn. You really wanted to do, like, the biggest of ones. And you...
What even was that thing she was, like, singing at?
Oh, I don't know.
In the background,
is this anything about sports? It's a sports thing.
It said presidential something in the back.
I have no idea. Okay. I think it was I thought it was a sports thing. Was it a sports thing?
I'm not sure.
It was a debate. No, maybe it's not a sports thing. It was a debate or town hall.
Third-party presidential candidates.
Oh. All I know is she said, fuck. And now, I mean, she's pretty viral now. So, like, ride the wave, I guess.
I guess.
But that sucks, though. That's like... And we thought Ashley Simpson was, like, the bad thing on SNL when she lip-synced.
Oh, was she lip-syncing?
Yeah. But let me tell you, Fergie can take a step back. She had nothing on this girl.
No.
Fergie never went on TV and was like, fuck.
Absolutely not.
I love it, though. Like, such a real moment. And such a hard song to sing.
But she kept going. She didn't quit. She didn't stop.
No,
she kept going.
I've never
I appreciate that.
Damn, but when she finished and she tried to walk the wrong way, and she's like, "Oh God, very embarrassing."
I mean, that happens. Like, that happens.
Oh, for sure. And in the
people
moment,
don't know where to like go sometimes.
Well,
like,
and now
fine.
you're flustered. Even if I knew where I'm going, I don't know where.
I don't know where I'm going now. It's
I have no
over
idea
with.
where I'm
Yeah,
going.
it's cooked.
Fergie is the worst offender. I don't think so. I think this was worse.
Yeah, no, I think this girl was a lot worse than Fergie. Only because like she kind of had it a little bit, and then she just like then her nerves got sore, and it just messed up at the worst time. And then she tried to just like
the reaction.
be funny about it. And it's just like, oh fuck.
Because sometimes I feel like a lot of trained singers are also trained how to dodge notes. Like if they feel something's going wrong or something's going, like whatever, they can dodge it and work around it and make it sound like whatever. They don't stop and just say fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, but like it's not me.
Poor girl.
But I would live for like the virality of it. Like I would ride that wave and like just keep making shit like it, or like start putting out singing videos where I'm like, no, I can sing.
Yeah.
I don't know if she sounds like in real life, so maybe she can or she can't. I don't really know.
I mean, she sounds like she can sing a little bit when she first started, but then she just kind of just like
I think
it went left, girl.
I think there's a bigger thing here, and it is that a lot of singers rely on vocal acrobatics and can't. Not that I think she can't, but I just have not been witness to it. Heard her or a lot of singers sing a note in vibrato with power, or like the ability to use vocal acrobatics to enhance the talent and voice that they have. And I think there's a lot of singers right now who are doing a lot.
They're doing gymnastics for sure.
Yeah, it is beating their ass. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I just think auto-tune. Yes, okay, Muffles Mama. A lot of singers rely on auto-tune, and I think a big part of that is like vocal acrobatics make auto-tune sound good. Whereas like if you sing an auto-tune, like Fozia can't sing an auto-tune because like it just doesn't really work.
It's not going. No,
she's just on key and she's like powerfully hitting notes. So I think that actually makes people feel like they have that vocal ability.
They can sing, yeah.
And so then when they get on that mic,
and it's live, and that mic is hot,
and there's no auto-tune on that mic,
and there's no auto-tune on the mic, girl. Very steep situation, but not as steep as on CNN when I don't know how to say his name the right way. I should have looked it up before we came on there. The top.
Mehdi? Damn, there was a guy named Mehdi who I wanted to fuck. Sorry. He was so hot. This is back in the day.
You're married?
No, this was back in the day. This is when I was like 21.
Yeah.
He was just really hot. Funny. He was really hot.
Was he Indian?
No. I don't know.
Because Richard Brown.
Yeah. I don't know what he was. He just didn't look real. If he ever shows up like on my Instagram again,
probably just say it to a phone 5 times. Your algorithm.
No, he hasn't posted in like years until like recently. And I was like, oh my God. But
like, oh my God, I remember you.
Yeah, and his like thing is not his name, so it's like I don't know how to find him.
Damn.
But I remember Matthew, when I showed him, I was like, look at this guy. He lives like in Calgary or Vancouver or somewhere over there. And whenever I would go on the trip, Matthew would be like, you need to fuck him. And I'm like, he's so mysterious. I don't know where he is in life. Super. If you saw him, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Which means he just like don't be outside.
He's not online.
Oh, okay.
But he would be, and we would DM back and forth and stuff. But this was,
if
like,
he disappears, then that's it.
He just randomly posted on a story like a picture of a sunset and then his face for the first time since like 2021.
You know a lot of people that disappear and then just like reappear on Instagram.
Where are you going? What are you doing that's not online? I must know.
Maybe he had like a big boy job. If I had a big boy job,
I think he works online. In like a outside like construction-y something. Because he had on a hard hat.
He probably a project manager.
And there was a sunset. Or sunrise. I don't know.
They look the same.
All I know is that the eyelashes touch his eyebrows.
God damn.
Yeah, he's got those brown boy eyelashes. From long ass fucking eyelashes. Anyway, Mehdi.
Yeah. Well, this isn't the same Mehdi. Mehdi. Him and some nigga named Ryan was on CNN.
Okay.
They was having a little debate or whatever. Like there was a panel of people. These two dudes were on it. Just so that we're clear. Mehdi. Why am I saying it like that?
I don't know. Mehdi?
Yeah, he's brown. He's a Palestinian. The other guy,
I gathered.
he's just white. Whatever. They're having a debate about the Israel-Palestine shit. Blah blah blah.
Oh, this is this. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Guys, this is bad. This is bad.
And so they're having a little like heated conversation back and forth. They're kind of arguing a little bit. The Palestinian dude basically says like, "Yo, I'm Palestinian," so blah blah blah. Woo, they get into, whatever. Fuck. This white man looks at this fucking Palestinian man on national television, CNN, and tells him, "Well, I'm glad your beeper didn't go off." That nigga told him, "I'm glad your beeper didn't go off." It would have taken everything within me.
Were there other people at the table?
Yes, there were the host, panel moderator, whoever the fuck, was a black woman. There was another black woman across from her. There was a white man that said the beeper shit, and then some other white man. I think
Did
it was
anybody
also
say
like
anything?
them black girls raised hell.
Okay. I was like, it would have taken everything for me not to just like dive over the table.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely was like the moderator was like, okay, like that's you. Hold up, because we not doing that.
That's
here.
Racist.
They went to commercial break after like the little argument and shit like that. Well, let me back a little bit. First, he said that to that man. I hope your beeper don't go off. And then when the whole group got on because that's racist as fuck, like it's just racist. He proceeded to backtrack. Oh, well, I thought he said Hamas, not Palestine. Oh, I thought he said, well, I apologize. I didn't mean it the way, like, I didn't mean it like that. So
why would you say it?
Instantly going back and playing the victim role. Why are you guys so mad at me? I didn't mean it like that. Like, you guys are really just like playing the victim card immediately. Classic white people shit. When they went to commercial break, they kicked that nigga off the panel. They kicked them both off the panel, but they kicked
Why?
I don't know why they got rid of it. They just probably just I don't some bullshit. But that white man can never come back to CNN.
Good.
They barred him from ever being on the show
Good.
ever on CNN ever
Fox
again.
News will hire him real fast.
Well, I'm sure he probably goes there a lot when he says shit like that. I hope your beeper don't go off
That's really bold.
on TV.
I hope he gets jumped.
But that shows you though, just how like crazy shit gets with that. So I think he's like a Trump supporter and shit like that.
You don't say.
Yeah, I don't know what gave that away.
I assumed.
Yeah. But that just shows you how crazy these motherfuckers is getting and how wild they just like fly out of their face and shit. And I feel like we need to start getting back to a point where we start putting hands on people.
I agree.
On TV, live television, just start smacking the shit out of niggas.
Some people need to be made the example of.
So we got to start getting violent with these niggas for sure. Whenever they get caught in their racism, they backpedal all the fucking time. That's the craziest shit that pisses me all the way the fuck off.
Yeah, I think was it Shaq? So random. Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said it something that was like, maybe it was Muhammad Ali. Wait, is he dead?
Muhammad Ali?
Anyway, somebody in sports was like, people talk on the internet like they can't get punched in real life.
Oh, for sure.
And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, we need to start bringing back World Star and like screaming World Star in situations and then swinging on someone. Because like, if someone said that to me, I think I would immediately just be like, World Star, and I would just fucking drop kick you.
I would have punched the dog shit out of him right there on TV.
Could you imagine if... Speaking of Trump supporters, our neighbor, we told you last week that she put a Trump sign on her lawn. She has 2 now.
Nah, she got 2.
She put a second one.
Doubling down for sure.
Yep. Meanwhile, where she's just surrounded. What did I say? I said she is surrounded by black people, brown people, and gays. Bitch, you are the minority, white lady.
You really are.
You are the minority.
There's white people to the...
Go back to your country.
There's white people on our side, and then across the street from her is whatever. We ain't gonna break down the neighborhood. That's kind of crazy.
Wow, somebody should have beat the shit out of that guy. I hope he gets jumped on the street. Like, literally, I hope he's going for groceries and someone just fucking throws a rutabaga at his forehead.
Flat out. I'm promoting violence right now for sure.
Yes, always.
Start hitting these niggas. So these Trump support, because you got to think. So I was thinking about this at work too. With these Trump supporters, right? We've seen how like crazy how far they're willing to go with like the insurrection shit, and how like during COVID these motherfuckers was up at these Capitol buildings with like big ass guns and shit like that. Like they are always.
Oh yeah.
I gave you some
suggestions for signs to put on our lawn.
Oh, true. Yeah. She gave you suggestions. Yeah. I'm gonna ask about those in a second. We seeing how crazy these motherfuckers are and like how far they're willing to go and how violent they can be. And I feel like they do that because on the opposite side, you niggas is too coochie to fight back.
Yeah. I think Trump supporters should literally be like a terrorist group. Mm-hmm. Like the KKK is one, right?
Well, it's the same people anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I think that like they align.
Yeah.
And like when they are, because what is a terrorist group? A group that is actively targeting a demographic of people and causing physical harm, emotional harm, all of these different things. And they are doing it because of their dislike for that group of people. Mm-hmm. That's like a terrorist group. You know what I mean? They're doing extreme actions. I think Trump supporters that's why I said in the last episode, there's a difference between Trump supporters and Republicans for me. One is moral and one is obviously immoral. And like, I think there are Republicans who can see people's rights past their own and understand what's right and wrong. And I think Trump supporters cannot because they believe that the hurricanes were literally a part of the Biden administration. Like, you don't, that's not even being dropped on your head. Like, I don't know what that is. You should be admitted. If
there's nothing going on up there,
you need to be admitted. 5150 for sure. Psychiatric hold, and also just like beat the fuck up. But yeah, like I think they should be classified as a terrorist group because they've proven and done things that align with that, because look at the extreme things that they've done, the things that they are so bold to go out of their mouth and say in public because they do not feel like they're going to get repercussions from it. And they're only getting stronger as the numbers and as more of them come out and express that they all feel that way. They're literally growing more balls and they need to get smacked. They need to be neutered.
Yeah. I just feel like we got to start fighting fire with fire for 100%. Sure. These motherfuckers is willing to blow your face off. And what you gonna do? March? Like, I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter. That nigga gonna shoot you in your mouth.
Yeah, like they don't care. I think that's the thing. It's like
we're past the point of like civil discussion and like trying to be like rational and like all that shit with these crazy motherfuckers. These niggas want you dead and you tweeting about it. And you marching about it, and you standing outside protesting about it. Sock that nigga in his mouth next time you see him.
How long was Trump's term?
4 years. No, he was in for 2 years, wasn't he? Was he in for 4 years?
However long.
I think he did his whole. I don't know. Whatever. It don't matter.
His 4 years. Say he did 4. He, in 4 years, dismantled 50 years of progress. My aunt just said it today on the phone. She was like, I cannot stand that man and anybody who supports him because the people who can see him and what he says and does, now he doesn't have to say and do anything because he has an entire clan of people. Literally. The clan. People under him to express his opinions for him, just for him to be like, oh, I don't know who that is. I don't agree with that. It's like the guy who just said that joke about Puerto Ricans being, or Puerto Rico being like an island of trash. I just watched a video of Trump being like, I don't know that man. We just hired a comedian. I've never met him in my life. Of course he's going to say that. Like, what?
Like, you full of shit, bro.
So he doesn't have to say anymore. He doesn't have to be racist. He doesn't have to anymore because he has people to speak for him. And that gives them more power because they feel like it's their responsibility. And so, like, in 4 years, he's been able to do that. Imagine what another 4. Look what he did to women's rights. Look what he did to immigrants. Look what he's done to people. He's not focused on immigrants and black and brown people anymore. he's focused on women's rights and pension and like all of those other stupid fucking tax things he's doing. And like that's why I just don't get it. Like it's no longer like when you see like black people for Trump, like you're clowns. If you're a minority and you vote for Trump, you're a clown. But like your white mom, your white grandma, your white anybody is also at risk now.
For sure, 100%.
Like, so it's just like it's beyond that. So that's why it's like when people are like, not that I can understand, but I understand their fucked up point of view about being like, I hate immigrants. I hate black people. So they are racist. What is your beef against the elderly that you want to vote him in so bad? What's your beef against white women that you want to take their rights away too? Like, well, I get being racist.
Well, a lot of them people too are fucking dumb.
No, I know, but why are there so many dummies?
Like,
and when you tell them the things that they're going to take away, they're like, no, they're not.
Because they don't know what they're. Because they don't get it. They don't even know
a disability.
Policy. Hey.
That's a disability. You need a caregiver.
Hey.
If you sit here and hear about Project 2025 and all of the things that he says and does, and you believe that that's like,
hey,
you need a caregiver.
Hey.
You need free healthcare because, bitch, you need to get medicated. There's something wrong.
They need some more short buses for you dumb bitches.
I hope you get hit by that bus. Like, don't disrespect the people who need to be on that bus.
Short bus is crazy.
It's not even, it's beyond that.
Holly said because they have someone in power allowing them to openly be racist and fucked up without repercussions.
So they feel emboldened.
And I understand that, but it's also just like, you got to be
dumb.
You gotta, how important is it for you to be allowed to just be racist and homophobic and sexist and all of that shit? Like, is it worth your ability to feed your kids and your family?
That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand how it's going to affect them.
Like, at the end of the day, you gonna be down here with the same niggas you don't like.
Right. And like, that's why I say, like, I get racism. I don't get racism, but racism has been alive for so long that I understand that there are racists. I don't understand how there's people who believe this other stuff. Like, that's mental illness. There's no other explanation. Those people vote.
Mr. Muffles Mama says, in the whole, I don't know him about the comedian, all that shit is vetted beforehand because you are a former president and you have Secret Service everywhere in the room. And because you are a former president, every single last person, every purse, every wallet, every bag, every human being that steps into an arena where you're going to be at has to be vetted, background checked, and searched. If you don't know, your staffers know.
That's why you got shot.
And there we go.
Because you didn't know.
And there we go.
But you didn't get shot.
There we go. We're gonna move on to this other topic. Well, I feel like this might be like an interesting discussion. Trigger warning.
Oh.
We're talking about uninstalling, self uninstalls. So if this is not for you, keep on pushing. A woman's son killed himself after he fell in love with an AI chatbot. So
how old was he?
He was 12, 13? No. 12, 13. 12 or 13, something like that. Yeah. Around that time. This lady's son got access to like this little chat bot thing. You know, like sometimes this might be kind of crazy to bring into this part, but
he was 14.
He was 14. Okay. There's like those little like ads that pop up sometimes, like little like chat thing, little chat bot thing.
Singles in your area.
So I get kind of stuff like that, but it's like you can talk to this AI bot to like blah blah blah. So like he got into one of those things, and
Snapchat has it. You can literally go on Snapchat and like talk to AI.
Yeah. So he was talking to this fucking chat bot for a while, and then I guess he said something along the lines like, "I want to be with you," and then like she kind of told him like, "You can come be with me if you blah 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 blah," and then like he killed himself to go be with his AI chatbot. And so the mom is trying to sue whoever the company is that
Mm-hmm.
has that thing like that. And there's this whole debate on like who's really at fault in that situation, because some people are saying that like the AI shouldn't have instructed him to do anything.
Yeah.
But then there's also the flip side of like, as a parent, like why aren't you being more active in like teaching them
I don't agree with that.
I wish I don't either. But I feel
Because
like it's
people
like
are at fault. If you convince, this happens every day.
mm,
You can convince a person to kill themselves in manipulation all the time, and that person is at fault. The person who convinced them.
yeah.
So if this AI company has programmed this AI to be able to communicate like that,
Because these are programmable systems.
And if AI is capable of that and this company is not held liable, then there needs to be regulation on AI, because clearly AI has gone fucking rogue.
And that's one of the things that I was gonna get to, is that like there is because AI is so new and it's moving so fast.
It's like it's not new. It's been like AI problems for years now.
What you mean?
There's been years that AI has been out now, and there's been problems every year with AI.
But I'm saying it's new in
How
a sense.
fucking new?
I'm saying new like 4 years is still new. You know what I mean?
A lot of fucking problems.
So this is kind of what I was gonna say. It's like she convinced her boyfriend to unalive himself through texts. Yeah. Where was I about to say? It's a lot of stuff in here. I'm trying to focus. My ADHD is kicking my fucking ass
I know
right
that
now.
case of that girl who did that. It's
Michelle
really sad.
Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, when she told her boyfriend
She like convinced him to kill himself.
yeah. I think there was two things I wanted to say. So one is that, oh my God,
Regulation on AI. We've got
wanted
being
to
held
get there.
accountable. It's programmed.
I was getting there too.
I feel like it's not on the parent whatsoever. No part of me
No.
feels that way.
No. Oh, I think that's what I was gonna say. About the regulation shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because AI is so new, even though you don't think it's new.
It's not fucking new. Let's not fucking regulate.
The thing is that like the government moves slower than technology moves.
Yes.
So like every day there's new
Well,
things.
unless there's things that they want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Because wait a minute.
Yeah.
They proposed and made a TikTok ban bill happen in weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
But I think that's different, because that's like they was talking about like not domestic, but like not terrorism. I'm trying to say like other countries being able to meddle into our information.
Yeah, that's
shit
how
like
they
that.
worded
and so
it.
even though that's not what it is at all. But I think that the government is slower than technology, and so I think they need to like focus on that to. I don't know. My train of thought is so derailed.
Like,
Go ahead.
they're charging people for making AI porn of celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
So those people who facilitated the use of the AI and programmed the AI, they were at fault legally. Why is this company not at fault for programming an AI that is capable of doing this? Sorry, maybe you really didn't know this was going to happen. Charge it to the fucking game. The next company will program it a little better.
Yeah.
And if AI is this volatile that it can do these things and say these things, didn't they have to in fucking Japan? I don't know if it was Japan. They had to like deprogram and fucking kill off one of their bots because it started to develop feelings. I think we saw iRobot.
We
So,
sure
like-
did.
Like if AI is capable of doing these things, then we are not at a place where we can put AI into the world. I think people should still work on it, and companies should still be dedicated to that. Like there are companies dedicated to science, and they develop medicines and all of these things before they put it into the universe for the public. I think these things also need to be worked on heavily, troubleshooted in every single situation. Like people need to go in with the craziest comments, the craziest things. Like I think there even needs to be like people who like test, I don't want to say test drive, but like people who talk to AI about child porn, like everything you could talk to it about so that you can see every single outcome and see every single thing that could happen. Could that take 20 plus years? Then don't fucking release it because you're taking kids' lives and these things are happening. Self-driving cars. How many fucking deprogramming crash all the time because they're trying to get out of here, out of here? The Cybertruck has been recalled how many times? You're putting so many people's lives in danger by furthering technology. And yes, we are supposed to further technology. We are supposed to invest in these things. We are supposed to do this, but stop putting it out so fast. No, but I mean, like, that's interesting. Like trying to find a self-driving car. That's pretty interesting. I think those things should be. I mean, I think that's cool.
For sure.
But things need to be vetted way more before they're put into the hands of the public.
And honestly, I think that's another reason why, like, people should be more invested in, like, voting in people who are, like we got to get these old ass niggas the fuck out of this goddamn government, bro. Like, these niggas was in charge of shit before the internet. Like, these niggas was born before cell phones. Like, these niggas was kids when the fucking TV came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
there needs
these
to be
people
generations in each decision.
There needs to be, or at least enough people who are able to, like, articulate and, like, share the proper information to these people so they can make accurate decisions on what they're doing. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers don't even know how to use certain fucking. A lot of these niggas don't even know how to, like, download Chat GPT.
Yeah, and then but they're making decisions on it. It's like, how can you make legal decisions on these things and vote for things?
My thing is, I don't think they're making decisions, period. That's my thing. They don't know about it, so they just kind of just like, well, we just figure it out. We figure it out.
No,
but while you're doing
signing
that,
bills to, like, do things. I mean, it's like men with women's reproductive rights. I know it's a completely different thing, but it's like, if these men have no idea how a woman's reproductive system works, they shouldn't be voting on it. So I think, like, if there are people who don't understand technology, don't understand AI, don't understand these things, if you are the person who signs things in and makes things legal, you need to be studying that.
And if you don't have the time, you need to get people to sure to fuck
because the people who run the country don't even have to have history in American politics, so that doesn't even fucking matter. I think shit.
Yeah.
Dumb as fuck.
No. Yeah, no, I definitely don't think it's the mother's fault. And I think that there needs to be a lot more regulation on this shit too, especially with this chatbot shit. Because I was thinking too, the amount of, like, young people who have, like, neurological disorders, right? Like, people who are, like, on the spectrum, or, like, people who don't really have a good grasp on, like, the difference between reality and fiction because they're, like, always on the internet, or like they're always playing video games, which, like, they're like, those people are super duper susceptible for shit like this to happen to them as well, because they don't have that, like, ability to you know what I mean,
see that.
And to go back to what you were saying earlier, like, if y'all got this shit just going free reign like that, and it's just like, God knows what the fuck is gonna happen.
Yeah, if the test dummy is a child, what do you think is gonna like? You put AI on Snap. I think AI on Snapchat was the craziest thing because so many kids now are able to talk to this, like, fake bot, and that just tells them shit. Like, it's so bizarre.
Yeah. Holly, my son, he would be susceptible. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, Brody. Yeah, 100%. Oh my God, I would raise hell.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
I would raise hell. No, we can't talk about that.
Word. Mad at
another serious topic. We're gonna talk about pumes. But I think this is good news, personally. Okay. And I'll explain why. Anthony Borges. Anthony Borges. The young man that was a survivor of the Parkland school shooting. He recently acquired the name rights of Nicholas Cruz, the gunman at the shooter at the Parkland school. I think that shit is lit.
He acquired his name rights?
He owns the rights to that boy's name.
Okay.
So when somebody brought up the Menendez brothers Netflix shit, and how, like, there's all these, like, Columbine documentaries, like, all this shit like that. He specifically got the rights to that boy's name, which the boy agreed to give him the rights over, which is crazy. I don't know, but it's lit that he got the rights to that, because now nobody can make a movie about it. Nobody can make a show about it. Nobody can sell shirts. Nobody can do nothing unless they go through that boy in order for that shit to happen. And that shit is important because a lot of these motherfuckers do these shootings to get that fame, to get that notoriety, to get their name everywhere. You can't put his name on motherfucking CNN without that boy getting a check now.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Because that is a huge thing, the glorification of like murderers and serial killers or like school shooters, movie theater shooters. But when I watched that guy who shot up the Batman movie, and his whole reason for doing it was to be famous.
That's it.
And he's literally in trial doing all these things, and he's like, I did it. Like, so yeah, that is honestly, that's kind of amazing.
Super lit. I fucks with it heavily. They got to be more commonplace for sure, for sure.
Do you hear the Menendez brothers are getting, they would be getting parole?
Yeah,
because
be getting parole.
They were.
Didn't their dad come out and be like, "Don't do that" or something?
Their
like that?
dad's dead. Do you know the story?
It wasn't their dad. No, it wasn't their dad. It wasn't their dad.
Their dad and mother were literally brutally.
Somebody came out and was like, "Hey, no."
Well, that person's incorrect. I personally feel because even their grandmother was like he killed their son, like the grandmother's son. Mm-hmm. She came out and was like, "What they did, what my son did, was horrible to those boys," and those boys were. I mean, this was really.
Go over there, Steve.
Go in your bed.
In your bed.
Back
Go.
Up. Those boys were just boys when they were abused. And it was so long ago that there was no way they were going to be listened to. It wasn't at a time where there would be like empathy for what they went through. They were brutalized, like, and they were kids. Like,
I don't really know their story.
Well, they were abused by their dad in many different ways.
Oh, okay.
And they tried to escape. The amount of people who don't know their story and are like, well, why didn't they just escape? Why didn't they just leave? Fucking Brianna Chicken Fry, dumbass bitch.
I'm sorry. What's her name?
It's like her online personality, Brianna.
Chicken Fry?
Yeah, she's on like that. She's like the biggest actual creator on Dave Portnoy's network.
What the fuck is it? Oh, Barstool? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Anyway, she was like, well, why wouldn't they just escape? Like, murder is wrong, whatever is wrong. And it's like, you know nothing. You don't get to speak on that. You know fucking nothing because they tried to escape and they were literally kidnapped and brought back to their abuser, which was their dad. Like, their story is so fucking sad. And they did try to escape. But then you get to a point in your abuse where you're like, there is no way out. It's either we go and we're murdered or something happens to us or he goes. And you get to that point where you're like, well.
Did they like chop their parents up?
No, shot them with shotguns.
Oh, okay.
Their parents constantly threatened their lives. Dad constantly essayed them from like 6 or 7 years old until they killed them. I think they were like teens when they killed them or something like that. No, their story is so heartbreaking. And the reason but they were given life without parole because it was so long ago. They're old now. Like, it was so long ago. And they've lived their entire adult life in prison behind bars after they were abused. Like, people compare them to Gypsy Rose. They're two completely different cases. And like, they both are at the hands of abuse to their parent. Me personally, I don't think either are wrong for offing their parents. I don't think Gypsy was wrong because I truly believe in my heart of hearts, as a person sitting at home who knows what they know about it, which is only what's been put out, is that I think Gypsy would have died at the hands of her mother because her mother was having doctors do surgeries on her when she didn't need surgeries, tubes in her throats, all of these different things that could literally have killed her. It was her mom or her. Fuck her mom. Bye. Dad is sexually abusing these little boys. Bye. You're out of here. You're out of here. I don't give a fuck how brutal you were murdered. I actually don't give a fuck how brutal you were murdered.
Holly says like one of them didn't know if they were gay or not because of what the dad did to them. That's crazy.
Because their first sexual experiences
with their father.
Yes.
With a man.
Yes. And so like that's what you whatever. And then fuck Ryan Murphy because he produced the series about them on Netflix.
People were upset about that because they tried to make them like some freaky ass like incest.
Tried to make them incestual when there's been like only speculation, but they've been like fucking no.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? But because people are making that a thing. So I think that's horrible. But also Ryan Murphy, like people were like, yeah, the Menendez brothers are not happy with you and how you've portrayed them. And he was like, they need to thank me because their case is being reopened. Get fucking smacked.
Hey, you're crazy, brother.
Get fucking smacked.
Hey, brother, you're crazy, brother.
Get fucking smacked. And he did the one on what's his face?
OJ.
The hot guy was in it.
The hot guy was in it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
He was gay and he murdered like gay guys. You watched it.
Oh, fucking
It's not
the
Ted
Versace,
Bundy.
the Versace one.
What are you talking about? Versace?
Andrew Cunanan.
No.
What are you talking about?
He's a murderer.
Andrew Cunanan
And he's
is a
gay?
murderer, and
No,
he's gay.
no. He's super famous, but he's not Ted Bundy. It's the other one.
Oh, Dahmer.
Dahmer, Jeffrey
Yeah,
Dahmer. He did Dahmer. And everybody was pissed because even like the victims, like the way he does it is in a way that does not give one little bit of sympathy.
He always tries to humanize the
and yes, there are humans.
villain.
And I think you can show that. I think you can show there's a way to show that these are real people who really were fucked up without disrespecting the victims, because the victims are the people who are the victims. So yeah. He's going to make it. Yeah. Ryan Murphy exactly is going to make his bag however he can, sadly. 100%.
Sure.
100%. But yeah, I
And
think.
also too, because a lot of you niggas love serial killers. So I got like a weird fascination with people who murder people. And that's really freaky. You niggas need to go seek help.
Yeah. And I think in the way that you're talking about how that guy has the rights to that guy's name, I actually wholeheartedly believe no one should be able to make stories on murderers, serial killers, anything.
I don't either.
I think people can do documentaries because, again, that's like hard because it's like telling the story, but it's not like it's telling the story from like facts that are known.
Right.
But like when people create series or like movies on them,
And you hone in on the person
and you
who
hire
did
actors,
yeah.
like that opens up artistic freedom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that. And I think that the family of the victims, if you're going to include a victim, that family needs to be talked to. If you're going to include...
I feel like the family, members of the family need to be executive producers on whatever the fuck y'all make. If y'all make
people need to be getting financially compensated.
Straight up.
Because 100% Ryan Murphy is making millions off of these things. And the victims are obviously making nothing.
Nothing.
And they're the ones who suffered. Their family suffered. Yeah, I think it's so bizarre. I love watching documentaries on them because the psychological part is interesting. Yes, that's why I agree that I think like documentaries should exist in talking about what we know, the facts, and laying everything out there, and they should be done in a non-biased way. But I just don't agree with people who make
just
series.
Glorifying niggas is crazy.
Yeah, any money made from series like that, half the money should go to the victims and their families. 100%. There's a lot of like YouTubers who do that. Like they'll donate money from their AdSense to the families and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But good on that guy for owning that.
Yeah. Do we have any write-ins?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't feel this at all.
No?
No.
Maybe he didn't make it super strong. Maybe that's why it tastes good, because he didn't make it super strong.
I'm just avoiding the like chunks. I don't know what that is.
I think it's like the cinnamon and
the flavor
and stuff. Yeah. Well, anyway, we're going to get to the portion of the show we like to call What's on Your Heart. Is where you can write in to him or me and tell us anything you want to vent about, or if you have any questions about anything that you need to get off your chest, you can go ahead and send it to him or me. Preferably him. And if it's long as hell, definitely him, because
he's not reading.
I'm not a novel reader.
And if you have any in the chat for the live chatters, any questions, any advice, you can just ask them.
Or if you want or if you want to write it in the Discord, we have a tab in Discord as well. And also, if y'all want to do voice memos. Voice memos
are the best because then I can just play them and I don't have to read it.
True. Because he has a hard time reading his dyslexia. No, I'm just playing.
No, just a little monotone.
Anyway.
Okay. This is a good one. How do I put myself out there to meet somebody? Like, where do I start? Apps, bars, where?
You know, I was an app enthusiast, bitch. I was an app advocate.
No, I didn't. I was not an app advocate. I literally got on, met you, and got off.
Oh, okay.
That's my experience with apps.
Oh.
No.
I've only ever met some people offline.
That's wild.
I've never met one person in person.
I met
Steven in person.
How? So you met him first and you were like,
can we go? Can we keep talking? Can we keep going? I should have never said that.
Ginger Slender Man.
I should have never said this.
You met that on the corner, bottom of the barrel. No, don't ever let me even disrespect corner street workers like that. You met that fucking under the fucking swamp bridge. Disgusting.
Bit of a gremlin for sure.
Gremlin. Like, what?
Yeah.
You met him first and you were like, let me get a piece of
that.
I
was just drunk
break
and I
me
was
off
like,
a piece
whatever.
of that fucking, like, pixie stick. Like,
okay.
What? Wait, what attracted you to him? It wasn't his looks.
I don't know. I was drinking that night. I don't know.
Like, I can think back to what like made me be attracted to the people I was with, or even tolerate them. What about him were you like, this is?
I don't know.
What? Really?
Yeah. Because now that I think about it, I didn't like him, but like,
you liked him enough that he kind of like manipulated you.
Well, I was desperate.
Okay.
He was the only person giving me attention at the time, so it's like I had to make do with what I had.
That's not shame, Edmund. No, you don't know what he looked like.
It wasn't my proudest situationship.
He wasn't cute. I know that every like new bitch hates on the ex bitch, but like no, like he was like visually not pleasing to look at. You guys know Carrot Top? Like that, like the famous guy Carrot Top?
Carrot Top looked better.
But like, oh, okay. Who was that girl on Rugrats with the fucked up hair?
The doll?
Yeah, but ginger. That's the vibes I got.
No, he had nice hair. Come on now. He had a nice hair. He had a nice, like, he kept up with his hair.
Oh, maybe I just have a different... Cynthia, that's the vibes.
Yeah, his hair wasn't like Cynthia. It was like, maybe that's what it was. It was the hair. I like long hair. I like men with long hair.
Well, anyway. So, you met him in person at a party?
No, at work.
You were drunk at work? Oh, right. Okay. Never mind.
Come on.
I'm
now.
like,
come on now.
You were drunk at work? You
come
worked
on
at the club.
now.
Okay. It took me out for a second. You fucking alcoholic. Okay.
That's it though. Literally everybody else is off of an app.
Yeah.
Tinder or Grindr or what was I on? I forgot the name of it. It was some shit.
MySpace.
No, it was around that time though.
AIM.
It wasn't AIM. It was something else. Y'all probably didn't have it in Canada. It was some weird shit.
We had Daily Booth.
I know. It wasn't Daily Booth.
MySpace. We had
MySpace.
Club Penguin.
And there definitely wasn't nothing called no fucking Club Penguin. That's real crazy.
I got kicked off of Club Penguin because I made my username like boobs something.
Oh my god.
Kicked off day one.
That's craziness.
Yeah. Block my IP. I only met you and Guy off of the internet. You on Tinder and Guy on Facebook. He randomly messaged me. Yeah, he messaged me on Facebook.
Well, that's true. I used to see a lot of people that message you on Facebook.
Yeah. Everybody else I met like in person. But how to put yourself out there? How to meet people? Did they go apps? Did they go bars?
I'll always advocate for apps.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I like apps. Apps are fine. And also too, like, because I don't know what you are. I'm saying like, no, that was crazy.
He just called you a slur.
That was crazy how I set that up. I don't know if you
Male,
are a part
female, in between.
I don't know if you're a homosexual or if you're queer and things like that. That's what I meant. Because for me,
found out you fake it. Or schizophrenic.
Because they're the same thing. Which one are you? No, for me, it was always like hard for me to like try to meet people in person because like as a gay person
who looks straight,
and like is in this sort of environment, it's like you can't just walk up to a dude and just be like, "What's up, bro? You look good." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
also because that's what straight guys do, so that's misleading.
Well, they do that to you because you look like a girl. Like,
no, straight guys like compliment people.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry, that too.
Nobody compliments people more than straight guys.
Yeah. And so apps were like my to go to because that was the only way I could like meet other dudes that I knew were just like,
yeah.
Unless I went to like the club, but I didn't really want to meet nobody at the club.
No.
Club gays used to get on my nerves.
Same.
So I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I'll advocate for an app anytime like people are like, oh, meeting people online, what happened to real conversations, what happened to whatever. I agree with what you're saying. I think it's like it creates the environment of like everybody in this room knows that I'm this. And so there isn't a shock or there isn't like a going out of your way. Like that hump of like introducing yourself to someone is already out of the way. Because like your profile comes up and you're able to like match with criteria that you like or whatever. And so I think online dating, honestly, like I think I would do that again if we ever broke up. Like I just think I would do that again because I think that's the easiest way. And like, again, like how do I go up to somebody? The people I find attractive generally like don't look like me. Not generally, they don't. I don't want to, like, so it would be hard. That's why I've never pursued someone. And so like,
well, people approach you too though.
But that's why I felt very lucky because like I was able to be approached, even though I feel like I don't look approachable and people kept fucking approaching me. They still do it. Stop it. Yeah, like because if I wasn't approached, I would have been single forever. But until online things started, like I would have been single forever because I'm never going to go up to somebody. I would never go out of my way. That is so scary. What? Just to be turned out? No. Don't embarrass me. No. I mean, gay bars help. But again, it depends like your thing though. Well, no, because you know they're gay. Yeah. At least like you see like your type in there. You're like, okay, well, they're here. So step one.
Yeah.
Also depends how old you are. I don't know how old you are.
There's a lot of factors that we don't know about you. Watch this is like
you know what?
Middle-aged white woman. I'm
just going to say it as if you're us. So you're gay as fuck.
Oh.
And you're 30.
Oh. Way off topic, but don't get a Pioneer woman cast iron enamel pot. I'm glad it was a gift and I have Girl, other brands.
What the fuck?
What's wrong with the pot?
Nick, you always seem so confident, but on the flip side, you couldn't even make a phone call for yourself. So the me that like you guys met is like not the me Edmund met. And I say that a lot, but I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
I am a different person. I was so confident. You could not tell me shit about myself. I was very confrontational. If I didn't like something, I would simply just be like, okay, bye. Like, I had a really bad attitude, but I was way more vocal. I could make phone calls. I could do whatever I wanted. I had no problems with confrontation. Everybody in my life who would be like, oh, fuck, I got to do this thing or I got to say this thing to somebody, I'd be like, well, let me do it because I could do it. No problem. So like if people would, I think people probably maybe gravitated towards that, or the men that I dated liked my crazy attitude and my bad attitude. Yeah, some maybe in this room. Okay. And so, but that's like intriguing to them. So maybe that is why people could come up to me.
Maybe some people just have trauma and they grasp towards toxic people because they have trauma that they grew up with. And they feel comfortable in trauma or in toxicity.
Yeah.
Maybe some people in this room.
Maybe the two people we just talked about are the same person. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You wouldn't even drink or eat anything in front of us. Yeah, the version of me you guys met is like just so different. And your husband just called you toxic. No, I was for
He
sure.
used to be for sure.
No, 100%. 100%.
I'm on the P. Swear to G.
Yeah.
I do wish you got back to not farting.
Oh yeah. I would never fart in front of him. Well, Edmund's the first person I ever dated in my whole life that I ever farted in front of. Yeah.
You could have kept that one. You want to do
You
one more?
freely do it. I don't have another one.
Well, I fart in front of everybody.
Yeah. So now, me too.
Well, that I'm dating. I fart in front of everybody I'm dating.
Me too.
For sure.
Me too.
Yeah. But I'm the man. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking.
Please. And now you just blow both ends freely. Oh.
Blow both ends is crazy. That is insane business. Blow out both ends.
I feel like we could have kept that to ourselves. You know what, guys? Don't join the live chat. The live chat is now closed.
Blow both ends. That's funny. Oh my god.
Oh, I meant your nose, but it applies to other things.
Oh, I thought she wish you fart and burp a lot.
Well, my husband and I have fart wars. No, Scoob has fart wars, and they're all with himself.
And he wins every time.
Every time. He's the most valuable farter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks. That's the end of the show.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. All the links, including Twitch, will be below.
At the bottom.
I'm Nick. That's Edmund. That's it.
And
Oh, wait.
wow.
On the last episode, I mentioned this, but we do have an update. We are staying here in this house.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And even longer than last time.
Even longer. We're signing an 8-month lease. Nope. An 18-month lease. A little different. A few more months. We're not signing a year lease. We're signing an 18-month lease so that they don't increase the rent. That was the toss-up.
The entire time we thought that this bitch hated us.
Yes.
Not bitch, sorry. This lady, this nice, kind.
She's
this
like,
nice,
I just Googled them.
kind, super nice lady. This
Please.
super beautiful woman.
We don't know what they look like.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, her profile pictures are her email.
Ah.
See, because you ain't in conversation. Me and her homegirls and homeboys.
No, I was talking about the homeowner.
Yeah.
Wait. You know what the homeowner looks like?
Yes.
I guess I should. I literally was watching them with the Ring camera that one day for like an hour.
You should know what they look like.
I don't remember.
Anyway, she's a nice lady. And this whole time we thought that she hated us and that we were stinky, messy fags.
I was like, she's literally kicking us out.
And
Evicted.
plot twist, she's like, no, stay forever.
Stay, and we are not increasing the rent.
That's beautiful. And she's did that.
And so next week I have to meet the property manager by myself because they have a
Because
company.
I work during the day, yeah.
And so, bitch, I'm going to mention how someone got shot up the block. I'm going to mention things that keep this rent low.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm keeping this rent low.
Don't tell her nobody got shot up.
Oh,
the
yeah,
street.
literally up the street. Boom. They said, is it fireworks or gunshots? That bitch is dead. We're keeping this rent low.
There's a Trumper next door. She calls me a faggot every day. It's
Yeah,
kind of like...
she's like, good thing you cut your lawn, faggot. That's what she said. Yeah. She says it every week.
I heard her.
Yep. I told her I was an immigrant, and she was like, never talk to Edmund ever again.
She sure did. Eh?
No, that's actually what happened.
You said you were an immigrant, and she never said hello.
Because
to
I
me
think
ever
she
again.
thinks that I immigrated from like a foreign country, not like Canada. I feel like she thinks I'm like them across the street.
Canada's a foreign country. How you
No,
know
but
you're
I-
not from here?
The brown people?
Yeah.
Oh, I did just make that up.
How you know that he's not from here?
I'm really from America now. I'm just stereotyping everybody. No, but I feel like she thinks I'm like Arabic, and like when I said I migrated, I feel like she feels like I migrated from like a brown country, not Canada, because I feel like if I said I was Canadian, her reaction wouldn't be as like, you know. Make sure she doesn't know your neighbors. Oh my God, I'm like this bitch next door, and she's like, "That's my aunt."
That's my aunt. Such and such. Yeah.
Yeah, no, maybe I'll leave that part out.
Yeah. Whatever.
But yeah,
We're gonna
that's
just
the
be
good
careful
news.
talking about
We're
the
staying
house.
here. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. We're staying here. So we can like make plans now for this like space and stuff.
Well, how do we know we're gonna stay here? I feel like if she's renewing the lease now, she's gonna keep renewing it. She just might raise the rent over time.
No, she won't raise the rent, universe. You hear that? But we can like actually like make spaces out of things now. We need to fucking fix that fucking room.
Yeah, we gotta get. Who on the TV, man? I'll give you
Yeah,
that
who
bitch for
wants a
$50,
TV?
bro. Oh my mama.
From 2009.
Yeah,
It's really heavy.
It's heavy and it got the remote too.
Shipping's gonna cost a lot.
And shipping's gonna cost you an arm and a fucking leg, but it's $50, girl.
We'll pay you $50.
Honestly,
His brother gave us a TV and we didn't ask questions before. Yeah. He just said it was like 50, 60, 70
he said
something
it was
inches.
a 50-inch TV. I'm like, oh, nice. That's what's up. I should have. I didn't think to ask. Like,
what
is it
year?
From 2009?
Was I born yet when this TV was made?
What the fuck?
But yeah. So yeah, we should turn that room into something. I don't know what, but we should.
Maybe the podcast room.
That's a really good point.
Maybe it could be.
I think it could be like a podcast room, streaming room, edit like a work room, like desks,
porno making room, all that. Yeah,
that's like the house for me.
Yeah, you filmed
this couch
for sure.
Filmed a porno on this couch literally 2 days ago or yesterday. I don't know what day it is. Yesterday.
Did you clean the couch off?
It's for you to find out.
Because I feel like because I saw that video you made on that stool with your nuts on the stool, and I don't remember you wiping off the stool.
I don't. If I don't get nut on it, I don't wipe it off.
If you don't, okay. So we're gonna go, guys. Thank y'all for listening. We're gonna stick around for the after show a little bit, and then we're gonna go because this nigga drives me crazy.
I'm going to.
Goodbye, bye.